Yo 11, week 11, NFL. John Murray, very excited. We're more than halfway home this season. Joining us from the Westgate SuperBook in Las Vegas. Chiefs and Broncos. The line was 3.5 on the open. If the Broncos win, they'll have a 3.5 game lead in the division. I have a quote here from one Ed Salmons on this game. I'd like to read it for you real quick. When Kansas City beats Denver this week, they're going to run off a bunch of wins. Just look at their schedule. And it's Andy Reid off the bye.
Wow. So Ed has already given the game to Kansas City, I guess. Is that what you're saying? So
looks that way.
Big conversation piece at the Westgate Sportsbook this week. We finally have two good afternoon games: Chiefs, Broncos, Rams, Seahawks. See, to me, the audio should definitely be Kansas City, Denver, because Kansas City's playing. But a lot of the guys on my team say, no way, Seahawks Rams is a much better game. So we did a poll. Our friend Todd Furman put a poll out there, and Seahawks Rams won the poll going away. I was very surprised. I'd love to get your take on that one, Sam.
I would much rather watch Darnold and Stafford sling touchdowns all over the field, personally.
We're going to go with Seahawks Rams. I have to listen to the people, but I was surprised. I thought that Kansas City's popularity would be overwhelming. Kansas City right now is a 4-point favorite in Denver. Huge game for the Chiefs. Denver has struggled recently, but they keep winning. So we'll see what happens on Sunday.
I guess I'm not really surprised. You do love the Chiefs, and you do love refs throwing flags. So naturally, you would want the Chiefs game on the big screen.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you saying that there are a lot of flags in Kansas City games, Sam? I've never noticed that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's just move on. Let's move on to the sharp stuff at the SuperBook. What are the wise guys like?
I'd have to say Minnesota. Minnesota, when they were a 2.5-point favorite against your guy, Caleb Williams, your Chicago Bears, they got some sharp money. I'd say that, how about this one? Cleveland. Did they ever not bet Cleveland? They took Cleveland +8. I saw an alert today. Lamar Jackson is going to go for the Ravens. What a shock. But they did take Cleveland +8. They took the Commanders +2.5, even money. That game is in Madrid, Spain against Miami. I'm 0-90 lifetime in Europe. So I'll stay away from that game. But they did take Washington. And they took Philadelphia -1.5, -2.5. They're at home. Sunday night football against the Lions. That should be a pretty good game, I would imagine.
Week 11, SuperContest Lions. Pow, right there on your screen. I love to hear that wise guys are on Minnesota. Now, you can bet 2.5, but for the sake of this exercise, contest line is 3. I'm going to lay it with the Minnesota Vikings against your guy, Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams is the pride of Gonzaga College High School, my alma mater. But I'm not going to go to that game. I'm going to go with the team that won for me last week. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll play them again. I think they'll score more than 10 points this week. They're going to need to, Sam, because they're not playing against Jordan Love on Sunday night. They're playing against Jared Goff. They'll need points. I'll go Eagles -2.5.
I was thinking about you this weekend. Mr. P and I, one of your favorites, we were we were into the 43, and we thought about you, of course.
I love Mr. P. I would have loved to have been slamming 43s with Mr. P instead of watching Monday Night Football. That would have been a joy, I assure you.